Hello everyone, it's Monika here and welcome to Craft&You Design YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create a quick and easy DL card with this collection, Word of Man. So this is a collection which has 12 sheets of patterned paper and one extra at the back of the cover. So these are the papers in this collection. If you haven't seen those papers, I'm going to link all the products below the video so you can check it out, and these are the elements at the back of that cover. Also from this paper pack I'm going to use those two papers, so number 2 and number 6, and also I'm going to use actually a little bit of that number 1, but I'm going to actually use that little strip at the bottom of the reverse side just to cut out that little reinforcer for my tag. So this is the collection, and this collection also has this a creative set Word of Man elements to fussy cut, so you can see a lot of beautiful elements, and I fussy cut some of those foliage and some of those as well. I'm not going to use a sentiment on my card today because I'm not sure who's going to receive it, so I'm going to keep it without a sentiment this time. So, and also I'm going to use this photo strip, which is the photos film 10 by 3 centimeters. Is this CW265, and I'm going to use the tag set, which is CW269. As I said, I'm going to link everything below the video so you can check out all the products. So I'm going to use those two sets. So these are my elements which I already fussy cut, and they are ready to use. So basically I've got my DL card. I've got one matte and layer which is already I've got already attached that 3D foam pad just to give a little bit of dimension to my card. So let me glue this one first. And as you can see, all those papers are so beautiful, and I think these are perfect to create masculine cards. So first layer goes completely flat on my card blank. This is pre-cut card blank with a top fold. So let me just show you. So this one has a top fold here. And then next layer will be this patterned paper. And I really love this patterned paper. This one, it looks like a knitted cardigan, and as you can see, it's so pretty. And if you haven't seen this collection before, make sure that you go over to the website and check it out, because these are really pretty. And I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this is my first video for Craft&You Design. So I'm really glad and so happy and really thankful for the owner to give me this opportunity to be on a design team for this brand. So yeah, I hope you will enjoy my video. And let me know what do you think about this collection. Oopsie. That's why I'm adding a little bit of liquid glue just to make sure that it's straight, and I can still got that few seconds to maneuver my layers in place. So now I've got this part ready, and as you can see, I've got one tag which I cut out the biggest tag from this set, and I've got a little bit as well, because my idea is to make this tag look longer. So this way I'm going to attach it like so. I'm going to add some 3D foam pads, and this way you can elongate that tag. So this is very clever way, but you will have to think about how to cover that joint. So let me actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my tape runner. I'm going to adhere that hopefully straight, and I'm going to use my grid on my mat to help myself a bit. And now it's time to add a 3D foam tape, because of course I want to add more dimension as always, so this way you will make it stronger as well. So I was thinking to fast forward this video, but I decided that it would be nice for my first video to show you step by steps, especially because I'm new on the team, so maybe you haven't seen me creating yet. So yes, I am hoping that you will write some comments and say hi. I'm going to link my YouTube channel as well, so you can check out what kind of projects I'm creating as well. So this one is almost done. Let me just add the string before I actually forget to do that. So let me do it now. And of course it would be nice to add that string. So that string is done, and now I can actually adhere it to my card. As you can see, I'm placing my my new longer tag slightly to the left, because I'm going to create a composition and I want this to give me more space even for the sentimental later on. So I'm going to tie it, and I might actually tuck it under. Maybe I will just tuck it under that tag a little bit. I will keep it like that, and I will see how my composition will evolve. And yes, let's see. And I was thinking to use that film strip here and just cut it a little bit and add it at the bottom as well. And I think I'm going to shall I erase it? I will have to think. No, I'm going to adhere it flat. Yes, let's go for it. I'm going to adhere it flat, and then I'm going to build my composition on top of it. This is like a little something. I just don't want to be like this, but yes, this is a little bit something to give more interest to your project. You can add it to different projects, not only cards but 3D as well, or frames. Maybe this one is a bit short. Yes, let me use the other end. So, oops. And I'm going to, again, the same as with my tag, I'm going to make it a bit longer. Because if you're going to create a composition on top of it, this way you're going to cover everything. So now, I will need to find something I want to use to create my composition. As you can see, I've got a lot of elements, and it's always so hard to decide which elements I want to use. I don't know how about you, but I just think that yeah, this is such a massive choice. So I was thinking about to use this image, so I'm going to adhere it with my, again, 3D foam pads, and I'm going to leave some space around it just so I can tuck in some other elements underneath it if I want to. And before I forget, yes, I actually prepared myself a little bit of scissor just to give a bit more volume and interest to my project. So I'm going to put some hot glue and just make it even more interesting. And remember, watch out your fingers so you're not going to burn yourself. Have you ever used scissor in your projects? I'm really wondering, do you know this? Like, these are like natural fibers, and actually they are very good to add more dimension to projects. So yes, I'm going to adhere them later with other elements, so I know that it doesn't look that great at the moment, but maybe I will add a little bit of hot glue. And this way, yes, I'm placing my first element, and now I'm going to build up my composition around it. So I was thinking about this briefcase. I like this mug, so let me bring other elements so I can see which ones are better and create a nicer composition. No, I don't like this one, not for this project at least. So I think I want that briefcase, I want that mug, and I'm going to create some floral composition on the side. So let me add here the mug first, and I'm going to add a little bit of glue on one side, and I'm going to add a bit of 3D foam pad just to make sure that this side not going to collapse on my project. So let me do this first. Then I'm going to put the briefcase, but I want my briefcase to be raised a little bit more as well. So one layer, let me see, this one is the top, so I need a double layer at the bottom. Let me just see if you can see everything on the screen. Yes. So double layer at the bottom, because you have to make sure that it's on the same level and everything looks nice. So I'm just wondering as well if you've got this collection already, and what have you created with this collection if you have it. So yes, I'm going to put it like so, and now I want to create some floral composition. I like this pot with some flowers, and I'm thinking, should I use that or maybe use the flowers, or maybe just the flowers. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to elongate this composition a bit more. So I'm going to add some leaves. I'm doing dry run at the moment just to see how I want to do my composition, what kind of elements I want to use. I don't like this, doesn't work well with the color palette, this one, and I like this one. That's fine. I want that color, and of course you can maneuver your foliage in a way that it will look more natural. So this is another tip you can use in your crafting, that you can maneuver bits and pieces and it will look really pretty. I like this one, and I think I'm going to use that one as well. I need this to be like here, and I need another little piece. I need something, and I think, no, not this one. Yeah, I love this one. Yeah, and I'm really happy with this composition. So let me remove that, and I'm going to be gluing everything in place. So yeah, I like that one already. So that one was first. Let me put it to the side so you can see, and I can see which one will go next. So this one. So a little bit of movement. I'm adding a little bit of movement to that foliage. So I'm adding glue in the center. As I said, I only place that 3D foam in the center of that element, so I have the space to use to add more elements underneath it. Just tuck it under a little bit, and it will look really pretty at the end. Help yourself with pokey tool or tweezers if you prefer. So of course we've got lots of tools in our stash, so you can do that to create beautiful looking composition. And of course I need to press it because I have to make sure that the glue sticks nicely. And you can see those fibers are they still got a lot of movement, and if you think that they are just sticking out too much, you can tuck them under or even cut out those bits and pieces. But I don't like to do it because this way you will destroy that natural looking composition. This one goes here. Let me double check with this floral composition. And I don't know how about you, but I don't mind adding flowers to masculine cards. So let me know, what do you think about that as well? Do you add flowers, or maybe you prefer not to? Let me see how this one will. So I have to think about that. And I love using liquid glue because this way you can you still got some time to maneuver your elements. So let me add that one. So this one is fine, and I need to adhere it on foam pads because I want it to be raised. So I'm going to add some foam pads on this little section. Like so, and then I need to peel off the backing. And now I'm adding glue to the center of this little element. Yeah, and I think it's nice. I will see how it will go with those fibers. And now let me see, do I need to add a little something here? Let me see if I've got another little leaf I could actually add. Yeah, and I like that one as well. This one is almost done. As you can see, all those leaves are nicely raised. There is a lot of layers and a lot of movement in this card. So let me bring it so I can see. You can see this. Look at those layers. There are a few layers and it's really nice and pretty. And I still got a space. For example, if I want to give it to someone for a birthday, I can add some numbers, and I think that would be nice. And the placing here is perfect as well for any sentiment I wanted to add later on. So, but I think I'm going to add something more. I've got this Nouveau aroma drops, and these are really nice. And this color is called blueberry smoothie. Oh wow, this is nice name. So what I'm going to do, I am going to add few Nouveau drops here and there. Let's see if it's going to work. Yeah, I like this one. Another one here, because I really want to see if I can fit a sentiment, and maybe another two on the top. I like to do 2 Nouveau drops. Okay, let me do 3. And my card will go into a box, so don't worry about that it's not going to fit into an envelope, because it's not going to envelope. And that's what I do with Nouveau drops too. If you tap your card or project, of course, if you can, it will create those nice round drops. So this is the card I created for Craft&You Design, and it's I was using Word of Man collection, which I'm going to link below the video. I also use those 2 cutting dies, as you could see at the beginning of the video. So let me know, what do you think about this collection? Let me know, what do you think about this card, and have you used this collection already, or maybe by watching this video you're going to actually go for it. So thank you so much for watching. And check out all those links below the video, and I will see you in my next one very soon. Bye for now.